Morning everyone, welcome to your Monday morning legs, bumps and tums. It's another lovely morning again. So wherever you are, make sure you've got some water, make sure you've got somewhere clear, a little bit comfy, so that when we're doing the floor exercises, you're not going to hurt your backs or anything. Okay, so if you are here again this morning, obviously just let me know. Morning Mum, morning Malcolm, morning Anne, morning Celia. So as I say every week, it is really nice to know who's joining me. So when you get a second, just drop a hi in the comments. Morning Judy. As I say, it's really nice to know. Okay, so as normal, we're going to start with a warm up. We're then going to move on to our legs round. We're then going to move on to our glutes round, and then we're going to move on to some abs to finish us off. Okay, so when we are all ready, I'm just going to grab my stopwatch. We're going to start with some high knees, okay? So we're just going to lift the knees up on the spot, just as high as you can. We'll aim for hip height if possible, but as long as we're lifting them up, we're getting the heart rate up. We're starting to get everything nice and warm before we move on to our main rounds. We're over halfway now, so it's 60 seconds for each exercise in the warm-up. Last couple of seconds. In 3, 2, 1, we're going to move on to some squats. Feet just outside of the hips. Let's send the hips back. Squeeze the bum. Brace our core on each repetition. Good job, we're halfway. "15 seconds and we're going to move on to some alternate lunges. 3, 2, 1. Okay guys, so we're stepping back, bending the knee, 90 degrees into a lunge, and then switching over the leg. So we're keeping the hips nice and square, keeping our balance, and bracing our core at the same time. "15 seconds to go. Three, 2, 1. Okay guys, we're going to jump down onto the ground and we're straight into a high plank. So we're on our hands, our bum's nice and low, hips are forward. We're going to aim to stay on our toes if we can. But if you do feel like your bum is lifted and you're not feeling it in your stomach, then just drop down onto the knees. So as I've been saying before, you keep bracing. You picture someone's about to punch you in the stomach and you squeeze, so it's like you're protecting yourself. It's that same movement every time I say brace your core. So just keep holding it here. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Finally, we've got some walking hip bridges. So we lift our hips. We're going to walk one foot out, the other foot out, and keep walking those feet out until we can't go any further, and then we walk them back in. So we want to make sure that our hips are high and we're squeezing the bum the whole time. So we walk out, keep those hips high, and then walk back in. The second your hips start dropping, then we're going a bit too far. So again, brace the core, squeeze the bum. 15 seconds. 5, 3, 2, 1. Good job, guys. Well done. Slowly bring it up to standing when you're ready. Grab a drink if you need it. Morning, Susanna. Morning, Chris. Okay. So that's our warm-up done. We're going to move into our first leg round. So similar exercises to last week, and we're going to work on a similar basis. So we had 4 exercises, and then we have 1 exercise at the end, which is slightly longer, which is going to be our finisher. So exercise 1, our right leg is forward, our left leg is back, and we pulse. So it's our lunge pulse. It's not the full one like we just did in the warm-up. It's small. You hold it at that point of tension, which is right in the middle like you can see now, and it's only small. We're then going to switch over and do exactly the same thing with the left leg forward. Okay? Exercise 3, we did this one last week, and I'm going to give you an option. We start on our knees. We then walk up onto our feet, staying in a squat position. We never come up standing. Knees to right here. This is the highest you should go. We should never be up tall. The option is here to stick with your normal squat if you don't want the option of doing the kneeling squat, as it is quite harsh on the knees if anyone does have any knee problems. Okay, number 4, we squat down. We're then going to walk from side to side. So it doesn't matter if you haven't got much space, even if you just step one side and you just step the other, that's absolutely fine. If you have got plenty of space, then just go as far as you can. Stay nice and low. We want to sink those hips back the whole time. Final exercise, this is our finisher. Feet just outside of the hips. We squat down and we pulse. So we've just had a go at our lunge pulses. It's exactly the same thing, but in the squat position. So we've got 2 rounds of that, and then we move on to some glutes. Okay, so grab another drink if you need it. Again, I'm going to get my stopwatch ready. And we're going to start with right leg forward, left leg back. We're going to pulse. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. It's only 30 seconds. Make sure you keep it small. 10. 3, 2, 1. Switch. Left leg forward, right leg back. Build up that tension in both legs. 10. 3, 2, 1. Okay, kneeling squat or normal squat. Whatever we do, just make sure we keep moving. Ten seconds. And we've got our squat walk. 3, 2, 1. Okay, so get low. And we walk. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Okay, feet just outside, let's pulse. Again, we keep it small. Stay with it. Last bit. I told you it was a bit longer. We've got 15 seconds. 10. 3, 2, 1. Well done. Quick shake out. Okay, so that's one round down. We're going to get straight into round 2. We've got our right leg forward again for one more round, starting on this side. Are we ready? Let's go, let's pulse. 10. 3, 2, 1. Switch it over. 10. 3, 2, 1. Okay, kneeling squat or normal squat. Last couple of seconds. 3, 2, 1. Squat walk. Let's get down low. As low as we can. 10 seconds. And it's our pulses. 3, 2, 1. Outside of your hips. Let's go. Think deep. Keep going. Stay strong. It's 20 seconds to go. Feel that burn in the quads. 10. 3, 2, 1. Well done, everyone. Shake it out. We're halfway there of our leg round. This time we're going to start with our left leg forward, right leg back, and we're going to go back to our pulses. In 3, 2, 1. Let's go. We know what we're doing now, guys. 2 more rounds on this side. 10, 3, 2, 1, switch. 10, 3, 2, 1. Okay, kneeling squat or normal. Stay low. 3, 2, 1. Squat walk. Really sink down low now. 3, 2, 1. Feet out. We know what's coming. Soft pulses. Stay with me, guys. Almost there now. Fifteen. 10. 3, 2, 1. Well done. 3 rounds down. 1 more to go. We've got to even it out now. So we've done 2 rounds. We'll start with the right. 1 round starting with the left. So that means we've got 1 more round starting with the left leg forwards. Are we ready for a couple of minutes? That's our legs out of the way. Okay, so in 3, 2, 1, let's pulse. 10. 3, 2, 1, switch. Let's go. 10. 3, 2, 1. Kneeling squat or normal squat. 10. 3, 2, 1. Last squat walk, let's go. As low as we can now. 10 seconds. And we got our finisher for the last time. 3, 2, 1. Feet outside of the hips. Let's go. Let's get this out of the way, guys, and we've got a rest. And you can grab yourself a drink. Stay with it. 30 seconds. I'm going to count you down in 10s. 20. 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Just keep moving the heel towards the bum just for a couple of seconds before we move on. Good job, everyone. That was a much longer leg round than we do usually tend to do. So that's good going. I'll make it a bit shorter next week, I promise. Okay, so we've worked our legs. It's a glute round to come next. So we will recognise most of these exercises or have done something similar, but I'll give you options at any point. So, exercise 1, we squat down and we raise our leg. So we get low and we raise. That is exercise 1. Exercise 2, with the leg that we are raising, we are now going to be circling it. So we drop down onto the stabilising leg. I will be telling you which leg is doing what, so don't worry. Just have a little look at the exercise. That is exercise 2. Exercise 3, we have just done a mid-squat pulse. We're going to go wider. We turn our toes out and we're going to do exactly the same thing, but this time we squeeze our bum a little bit more to make sure that it's our glutes that are doing the work rather than the quads. Exercise 4, we have 2 options. Option 1 is a high hip bridge. So we're on our hands and we have a pulse. So we keep it small like we did in the pulses of the squats and the pulses of the lunges. The option is here to do exactly the same thing, but with the feet on the ground. It might be hurting your shoulders or you might be feeling it in your backs. So just drop down and put the back on the floor. Final exercise, which is going to be our finisher, like we did in the leg round. We're going to finish with a slightly longer exercise to finish. We are back into our high plank and we're going to bring one leg long and we're going to hold it here. Exactly the same applies if we want to do the same thing with the feet and the back on the ground. You can either do it shoulders on the ground rather than lifted, or you can even put 2 feet on the ground and just hold it in your hip bridge. Okay, so this time we're only going to be doing 1 round of each. We're not going to be doing 4 rounds. Okay, so it's 40 seconds on each exercise, then a tiny bit longer on our finisher with our 1 leg long. So we're going to start by raising our right leg first when we squat and we lift. So in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Squat and we raise. So really focus on getting deep in the squat and using this stabilizing glute to power the leg up. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1. So we're going to bend our left knee, really get down low, and we're going to circle. So really stay concentrated, try and stay balanced. The lower we go, the better, because that's what's going to really challenge this glute here. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Wide squat pose. Feet as wide as we can. Turn those toes. Let's get low. We like a pulse this morning. Really focus on squeezing the bum. That's really important. The quads have done enough already this morning. Let's give them a rest. In 10. 3, 2, 1. Let's get down. Hands or shoulders. We've got our pulses. So keep it really small and squeeze every time we lift up. Seconds, and we're going to lift our left leg and we're going to hold. 3, 2, 1. Left leg long. Remember, shoulders or hands. Really squeeze the glute now. We should feel it in the glute which has the knee that's bent. Almost there now, guys. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Relax it down there. Well done. Slowly bring it up. Grab a quick drink if you need it. Okay, so this time we're going to be raising our left leg. As that, it should be the opposite of the one that we just did. Okay, so when we're ready, we squat and lift in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Oh, I did the same one as that I just did. Make sure you're on the other side, guys. I have lost it a little bit. I can't remember which side I've just done. So I'm going to wait and see if it starts burning and I'll switch it over. So if you can remember, guys, make sure you are on the other side. Don't panic too much. It is not the end of the world because we will be evening it out. 3, 2, 1. Let's drop down. And we're going to circle. Yeah, I need to switch. If you need to switch, guys, please do so. I do apologise. I've got my left and right a bit mixed up this morning. Not the first time. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1. Okay, guys, it's our wide squat pulses. Feet wide. Let's go. Fifteen. 10. 3, 2, 1. Okay, we're down on the ground. We're high or we're on our shoulders. Let's pulse. So little hip thrusts. Really squeeze. Ten seconds, and this time our right leg will be long, and we're going to hold it. 3, 2, 1. Lift the right leg, or keep both feet on the ground, whatever works for you, as long as we're working the glutes, all we're after. Keep those hips high. It's really hard not to let them drop, but just keep squeezing. This is it to finish our glute round. Just 20 seconds to go. 10, 3, 2, 1. Fantastic, guys. Well done. Let's just drop down onto our backs for a couple of seconds. Bring those arms and legs long before we move on. Okay, so we've worked our legs, we've worked our glutes. That means that we've got a bit of core left to finish. So you have got time to grab a drink. Oh, just spread that all over me. Okay, so to begin with, we've only got 2 exercises. Exercise 1, we simply have a crunch. So feet are on the ground, knees are bent. We're going to send ribs towards the hips, and it's a small movement, lifting those shoulders up off the ground. When I say it's a quick transition, and we're straight into a plank. So same as what we did in the warm-up, but this time we're on our forearms, but the same principles apply. Hips are forward, bums low. If you find your bums all the way up here, just drop onto the knees, brace the core, and do exactly the same thing, because that's going to work the core better and more effectively. So, are we all ready? Crunches and plank, nice and simple. That's all we need to know to begin with. Okay, so in 3, 2, 1, let's crunch. So let's just lift those shoulders up off the ground. It's not a massive movement. Three, 2, 1, we're straight into our plank. Really brace strong. 20 seconds and we're straight back to our crunches. Three, 2, 1, roll it back over. Crunches. Last couple of seconds. 3, 2, 1, plank. Keeping you on your toes this morning, guys. Quick transitions. We've got 15 seconds, then 1 more round of each. 10. 3, 2, 1. Let's roll it over. Crunches last time. 10, 3, 2, 1, plank. 10, 3, 2, 1. Relax there for a couple of seconds. We've got 2 more exercises. Exercise 1, we know it and we love it. It's our scissor kicks. So we aim for 45 degrees and it's one leg on top of the other. If you feel it in your backs, just go higher with the legs until it's back, mostly in the lower part of the core. Exercise 2, feet down, knees bent. Let's lift the shoulders and we reach round towards our toes. If you're not feeling that in your obliques and the sides of the stomach, lift those shoulders higher and reach a little bit further. So 2 exercises, 3 rounds, and we are done. So in 3, 2, 1, scissor kicks. Really brace now. 10, 3, 2, 1, feet down. Let's reach round. 10, 3, 2, 1, scissor kicks. Stay strong, 2 more rounds. 10, 3, 2, 1. Toe touches, let's go. Really lift those shoulders. 10, 3, 2, 1. One more round. Let's go. Hopefully we can feel that burn by now. Not even a minute and we'll be done. 10, 3, 2, 1. Toe touches, that's all we've got. Push through to the finish. 15 seconds. 10, 5, 3, 2, 1. Well done. That is it. Hard work is done. Grab a drink if you need it. Stay down on your mats because we are going to finish with a stretch out. Okay. So it'll only take us 2 or 3 minutes, but it is really important that we do finish with a couple of stretches. So when we're ready, let's all just roll onto our backs and bring our arms and legs along. Okay guys, when we're ready, we'll just roll onto the front of our bodies and push up through the hands and through the chest. Okay, let's push back in towards the lower legs, fingertips forward, and then bring the chin towards the chest. Okay guys, and next one we're going to stretch out the glutes. So bending the legs, one leg in front of the other. We just walk the hands forward until we can feel a stretch in that front glute. And switching them over. Okay guys, and next we'll stretch the hamstrings. So bringing the legs out long, just reaching out as far as you can towards the toes so we can feel the stretch down the backs of our legs. Okay guys, and we'll slowly bring it up to standing to finish. And we'll just bring one heel towards the bum, slight bend in the standing knee. Hold on to something if you need to. And switch them over. And relax it down there. Well done everyone, thank you all for joining me. I'll see you all again same time next week. Have a good week, bye.